everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, it's Wednesday and
we're being doofuses.
I'm wearing my pretty pink hat, see, because it's almost Valentine's Day, and I guess I'm just a hopeless romantic at heart. What can I tell you? Basically, not much going on. We are doing errands again today, but I thought I would update everybody on the saga that we have been through with Spectrum. It's ongoing.
The saga of Blue Eyes White Spectrum.
What is that?
I'm just making a sort of a pun on Spectrum being about as insurmountable right now as Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ah, that's what I wondered. So, okay. When last we spoke, we thought everything was almost okay. We were wrong. We were dead wrong. No, it wasn't almost okay. It turns out that, well, let me back up. Our stupid, it's not a router, the modem started rebooting itself every, 15 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Just randomly. No rhyme, no reason. Didn't matter what you were doing, just boom, reboot. Throw you offline, and you had to get back online, and it was a pain in the butt. And it was messing up my signal booster, and it was just a train wreck. So we called, and they said, do this to it. So we did that. Do the other thing, and we did the other thing. And then they said, change to the place you've got it plugged in out of. Take it out of the power strip and put it into the wall. So we did that. And here, we'll send a signal for you. And they did that. And then they kept trying to sell me a new router, and I was like, what good will it do me to have a router if the darn modem won't send it a signal? So quit trying to sell me stuff and fix the stuff you already gave me. It was like 6 phone calls, wasn't it, Ben?
I think it was 6, maybe 7. The 7th one being the house call for finally getting the new hardware because...
Well, let me tell it.
let me have Mom tell it.
So, finally, this one guy said, well, what have they had you try? Because I told him we'd been calling in a lot. So I rattled off all the things they'd had us trying. And he said, well, I believe you've tried everything. And I said, that's what I said. And he said, so it sounds like you just have a bad modem. And I said, that's what I said. So basically he said, can you take the modem back to the store? And they'll give you a new one. And you can just do it yourself. Or you can wait and have somebody come out and do it. So we took the modem and we took it to the place where the store used to be, and the store isn't there anymore. Now
Since March last year.
Now it's at Polaris, which I'm not driving. If you're from around here, you know it's a nightmare to drive down there. If you don't have to go, don't go. It's just not worth the aggravation.
Instead, make them go for you.
So I called promptly when I found out we couldn't take it to the store, and I said, guys, send me out a new modem. So they did. They sent out a man who was training another man. And do you not know that he stood there and asked if we had tried almost each and every one of the things that we tried, even after I told him we did it? He was very manly. He was full of testicular fortitude, I guess. I don't know what. But he was one of the men that thought it wasn't tried until he tried it. So then he went out and he was looking at where we were actually hooked up, and that was all wrong. And then he was in the truck with his trainee for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, trying to get stuff straightened out with the technicians at the store, or, at the call center, whatever you want to call it. And then he came in and gave me a new modem. And do you not know that it's still acting wrong? It's still acting wonky.
I think at this point, however, that the wrongness is largely contained. It's not a wildfire.
Well, at least it's not every 15 minutes, but it pauses long enough that if I'm playing a game online, it kicks me out of the game and I have to refresh it.
Now, I haven't really noticed much of a pause.
But it doesn't make my audiobooks pause, which I appreciate, because that was, for some reason, really irritating. I'm listening to The Long Walk right now by Stephen King, writing as Richard Bachman. And
She never recommends books, so
I don't recommend books to people, but I recommended that book to Ben. And I hope he breaks down and reads it someday, because it really is a very good book, and it'll make you think about your life and the things you choose. And it'll also make you think about how you just wander into danger without thinking about it, how bad and how fast things can go bad. So it just has a really interesting message to it, and I appreciate it. And I've read it before, and I'm hoping Ben will read it and enjoy it as much as I did. It's tied with Thinner for my favorite Bachman book, but The Running Man is definitely a solid second place. Dude, that's a good story. It's very sad and depressing, but almost all the Bachman books are. So, what are you gonna do?
the Bachman ones are less horror, more depresso.
Or psychological. But in The Running Man, if you've seen the movie, it's not.
The movie pales.
No, it's nothing like the story. Nothing. It's this little scrawny, tall, scrawny guy trying to stay alive for 30 days in the whole big wide world, as opposed to Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to beat some guy with an electric light bulbs all over his outfit. It's just completely different. So anyway, it's good too, but it's very sad. It's very sad. I don't recommend it unless you're in a good place, because it'll depress you. So okay, so that's that. Chris took his heart-shaped box of chocolates, and he took his roses to ARF today. He got the dozen of the beautiful traditional red roses, and we got them day before yesterday, and they had a chance to loosen up. You know how tight they are when you first get them. They had a chance to like loosen up and open just a little, so they were at the perfect, I don't know, point to be presented to look beautiful. So I hope she was thrilled, because they're really nice. And he thought and worried and fussed about with all that. We must have looked at 30 different boxes of chocolates. Goodness, traffic's backed up.
It smells bad here.
Oh,
You should be glad that they don't have smell-o-vision.
mercy, dead skunk. Pew. I'd rather be cold than have that smell in the car very long. Woo. Anyway, so there I sat just going pew and not talking. That's smart, huh? I got Wolfie a Valentine pop. Can you see it? Pick it up and show it to him.
I would like to, but I'm kind of stuck.
Just go get it.
I really can't do it right
Oh,
now.
all right. It's a puppy dog, and it's got a kerchief around its neck that says, "I woof you." He's gonna love it. He's my Valentine. My dog is my Valentine. Back up just a touch.
That's a bit depressing.
Hey, my dog loves me, okay? And my dog don't back to, well, yeah, he does. My dog back talks me. Yes, he does. I admit it.
Well, maybe if you give your dog some energy, he might not backtalk
Not
you.
that baby puppy dog. He's got enough energy for everybody. He was not happy with the two guys that came to work on the internet. He didn't mind the first guy so much, but these guys, he wasn't happy about them. So I don't know.
Probably because there was two.
Maybe. But either way, he was pissed off.
He was pissed to sit.
He was.
And you'll notice I said sit and not the other S word that ends in it.
Thank you. But he was madder than what him. He's so funny. Anyway, that's about it. I know I say anyway too often. I'm working on it.
Anyway.
I know, right? So tonight's fried chicken night. Because I'm crazy like that, and I guess I feel like working. So we're gonna have fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy, the whole 9 yards.
A certain someone from a defunct TV channel would have loved tonight.
Who?
Oh, I'm just talking about...
Oh, there with the groceries.
I'll mention it another time. Right now I got something to worry about.
The groceries just went.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm doing it.
Anyway.
I'm getting ready to send the kid into the store, and I think it's been about 10 minutes, hasn't it?
10 minutes, 20 and counting.
This time I was looking at the clock. So, I'm sorry this is a little bit shorter than usual. Well, it won't be by the time I get parked. I'm sorry this is a little bit shorter than usual, but it's just turning into one of those days. I had a very bad experience with somebody I considered a friend. And I'm feeling very, I don't know, hurt and down right now. And that's not something I wanted to translate onto this channel because that's not what it's about.
So send this almost 11-minute person some love.
Me. Send me some love.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm the one that got boned. So,
Because he just breached 11 minutes, so you're the 11-minute person I told to send love to.
I could use some love. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny though how you'll think about people and you'll trust them and everything, and then when they hurt you, it makes you not want to trust other people. But then that turns you into somebody you're not. So you don't want to let that happen. It's tough when people take advantage of you. So I'm not gonna let that like ruin my whole month and week and everything else. I'm gonna hang on and try to remain positive and not let that make me stop trusting people, mostly. So wish me luck with that, because it's going to be a job.
Luck,
yeah. So thank you for joining us, and I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and Friday we'll have our little Valentine video, and hopefully you'll have a great Valentine's, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.